Hello, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hi, if you don't know me and you're new here, I'm Hiba. It's nice to meet you, and this channel is where I post spiritual musings of sorts, and this video is going to be a soul language transmission centered around the, what's it called? The rise from winter. I wanted to kind of end or start to end this hibernation phase of the winter with a soul language that's supposed to kind of reignite that inner fire now that you've had time to ground in to the lower realms, perhaps the darker realms this winter. It is now time to rise up from the ashes. So that is what the soul language is going to invoke. To receive this transmission, you don't need anything special or any special tools. You just need yourself, your presence. I would recommend going somewhere maybe private where you aren't going to feel self-conscious about receiving this, and just, sitting back or laying down to fully receive the energies that are coming through. And without further ado, we can get right into it. Harabekiana na rokoia hesheana masa arua teata handa su shuara harea. Arketi tianda tosua shuara hanasma aya arukoa tiana sa ashiana. I'm getting like a lot of energy down kind of in the lower parts of your system, like the lower chakras, but it's not so much about the chakras as it is like the stomach, the belly. Here is where we're starting to reawaken any sleeping powers that kind of rest within you. Harbepi amboa kuashtu nuara manayata swa hashua hasheni ananara kateasa. Harboa na hasamai ayorke anahaspoashia. The transmission coming through is to feel like the bubbling of that power, that restlessness start to come up and bubble more and more as it rises through your system all the way up to your throat, is what I'm getting. Horoa hashia hasmo onuana yapakwa I ara eatata sinlia hushuana. Ramonia nakatea sashia shuana haspa. Horoa hiana haspea natakuashi ananayato. The time is soon to come for you to breathe fire. So allow that fire to rise within you, awakening every cell and every fiber of your being. Harbe pianato suasheana haspu, hashi ashuara hana moa keatia, haspitiana so shuashe, hawayana kuarate aniasporua. Hasmianuarua teki hashwa ania moara hiatoa hashtukuru kuania manasetia. Harkuanaia maya te ashwaya dasanda arua, hemia ho orua kiata shti niana norokia. Allow yourself to wake up from, I'm getting like this dream, as, I don't know if it's warrior, but like as a very, like this powerful being. Let me see what it is. Harake kiana haspu ushua tiana satya harahayana. It is very much giving like a sleeping warrior. And it's time to rise and wake up. Hara ea anu o sotua hana ase shuate kianana rakiata. This warrior is not one of violence or brutality, but it's just about strength in a deeper sense, like a more peaceful sense even. It's very solid but radiant. I keep seeing rays of light, like the sun breaking through the clouds. Harkeki anahamu oyanayate hasa hohoshua nameru kuate. Hasbe boro no ananayabake atashu. Sharahanaya hashua shate kianarahayano. Haspi atokua nahaseti ananaya rate kiashu. Let the remaining cold kind of reinvigorate you. Like I'm seeing the snow and feeling it on my skin, and I'm getting to let the sting empower you, to strengthen you. The sting you felt all winter, let that push you forward before the snow melts. Hosua hashe ara e no ko kote ani amoa hashe e shiana harake tia so anu uruayo yo na hasporo keshtu hama amma arua amma sutukuru ko anashtu ambaya te tia to shkureke Maimono aho areha yashi ataka sweniana Woro ayanda ka setia sandosia shuara hate kia. Allow your grounded, deep roots into the earth to carry you and support you as this fire within rises. Harakeki hamua iayato oye shiana haspuru huayate sindia wo yayoroko wanamana yanana tesi tutuku shta o ana aswe har e asanda ashwe eni okoroko miniana swedia sashe aya o kuate sedia haswa ashiana moate haswe arate kia. I'm getting like letting the fog of winter that might have been kind of obscuring maybe some of you, your vision, your true sight, allow that to kind of dissipate and fall through and melt with the snow. Hasmini anurukoya kia shahana aya tesi ishuarua nayemuana kashi. Feeling that the winter was useful and it prepares us, but it prepared you for the brilliance that is coming in this season and in this time. And I'm also getting that this year is a really special year. So now, if any time, is the time to burn bright. Harpo o si hashu o onia kamba aswa o ayatara wa amwa ashia. Hania no so tokia kakahia sa oria nanaya toeashi. Haruaya moya naso oshua hesia teki. Barpo anaya te kwaya hoshu shunanaya raha sweti hasanda wa o akia kashi anamorua. Hasmi miana kwatia to shure te sanda ayoa wa oreana. Bewa ia bewa ye tia kashu haranatia toku siata she haraketi dambo o shua sheha sataki. It's not just about like planting the seeds kind of like for the season. It's more like they've already been planted and now the seeds within are ready to bloom, are growing. And it is time to allow them, not get in the way of that process of that unfolding, and to be grounded in this process. It's an evolution, but more than that, it's an awakening. I think this transmission is coming to an end, though. Is there anything else that needs to come through? He swe e shiasho oro kuana maya he asu aya moa sia shu wara ayanaka espo o oyane ashuara haseana. I'm seeing the heart glow, like I guess that heart chakra, but just your heart space glowing as like a guiding light. And if you're ever overwhelmed, to rest here, not to rest in the higher kind of realms, your mind, but to sink down into the heart specifically. I'm not even getting lower, and to allow your heart to guide you. I'm also seeing kind of a lion, so I'm getting bravery. And it's not feeling like there's going to be something scary in like a deeply negative way, but more just like the fear you get when you're doing something new and something good for you, but that's not in your comfort zone. It's like about following that lion's heart. Hara e aswe ashuno o hasa aya o ono era te kishiata hasa. Thank you so much for being here. It is always a pleasure to meet you in this way. I hope this transmission was supportive or at least interesting in some way to you. And if you like more of this content or meditations or art, with this kind of spiritual backing, you can check out my other videos on this channel. But if not, thank you for being here and hope to see you in the next one.